All right, guys, 2025 CES. I'm here at the Xpeng AeroHT booth, or AeroHT booth. This right here is the transport. It is a big van that's actually going to transport the drone that's right over there, which we'll take a look at.
The dream of flying cars, long considered a futuristic concept seen only in sci-fi movies, is quickly becoming a reality. Xpeng AeroHT, the aviation division of China's innovative tech company Xpeng, has unveiled the first prototype of their modular flying car, the Land Aircraft Carrier, LAC. With Xpeng CEO He Xiaopeng at the helm of this ambitious project, the prototype has taken the world by storm. Combining advanced electric propulsion, sleek design, and revolutionary capabilities, the LAC is set to change the way we think about urban mobility forever. As cities become more congested, the idea of soaring above traffic in a flying car is no longer a distant fantasy. It's a tangible future within our grasp. The genesis of Xpeng AeroHT, a vision for the future. Xpeng AeroHT was founded with one clear and audacious vision: to bring the impossible to life and completely revolutionize the way we travel. Long before the Land Aircraft Carrier (LAC) prototype made its public debut, the idea of flying cars was largely relegated to the pages of science fiction novels and movies. However, the minds at Xpeng dared to imagine a future where urban air mobility (UAM) was not only possible but essential. In 2020, Xpeng took a decisive step forward by investing in AeroHT, a subsidiary that would push the boundaries of transportation technology. By backing AeroHT, Xpeng didn't just commit to creating a flying car for the elite. It began developing a practical, sustainable transportation solution that could address some of the world's most pressing issues, such as urban congestion, air pollution, and limited mobility options. The vision behind Xpeng's flying car project wasn't simply to design something futuristic for the wealthy, but rather to develop a clean, efficient, and affordable solution for the everyday commuter. Traffic congestion in modern cities has become a global epidemic, with hours wasted in gridlock, frustrating drivers and reducing quality of life. Moreover, as cities grow denser and populations increase, there is an urgent need for new modes of transportation that can cut through the chaos. Pollution levels in urban areas are also reaching dangerous heights, making the creation of eco-friendly transportation options like the LAC even more critical. By rethinking the future of personalized mobility, Xpeng AeroHT has brought us closer to a reality where flying cars can be as ubiquitous and reliable as electric cars are today. Leading this charge is He Xiaopeng, the CEO of Xpeng, whose passion for innovation and sustainable solutions has been pivotal in turning what was once a futuristic concept into a tangible reality. He's a visionary whose leadership has propelled Xpeng from a company focused on electric cars to a global player in aerospace technology. Under his direction, the LAC prototype has become a testament to Xpeng's ability to disrupt traditional industries and pave the way for a future where urban air mobility is commonplace. However, getting from an ambitious idea to the prototype we see today was no easy feat. The road to creating a functional flying car involved overcoming significant technical challenges and navigating a complex regulatory landscape that spans both aviation and road transportation. Developing a vehicle that could seamlessly operate on the ground and in the air required pioneering technologies and deep collaboration between aerospace engineers, software developers, and automotive designers. Xpeng's journey to launching the LAC prototype began in the early 2010s, when the company first began exploring the idea of urban air mobility. However, it wasn't until Xpeng AeroHT was formally established that they could fully dedicate resources and focus on turning this dream into a reality. In just a few short years, the team went from conceptualizing the idea of a flying car to unveiling a working prototype that was ready to take flight. The initial prototype, known as eVTOL, is the first embodiment of the LAC's potential, a significant milestone in Xpeng's bold vision for the future of urban transportation. This rapid development has been fueled by Xpeng's commitment to research and development, investing heavily in advanced propulsion systems, AI-driven autonomous navigation, and cutting-edge battery technology. With the LAC, Xpeng isn't just offering a glimpse into the future, It is actively shaping the future of transportation. The Land Aircraft Carrier Prototype, Design and Innovation. The Land Aircraft Carrier (LAC) prototype has shocked the world with its remarkable design and versatility. The vehicle consists of two core components, a large three-axle vehicle and a two-person aircraft that attaches to the vehicle for flight. This modular design allows users to switch between road and air travel seamlessly, making the vehicle as practical for daily use as it is thrilling to operate. In road mode, the LAC functions as a compact electric vehicle, able to navigate city streets and urban environments just like any regular car. When it's time to take off, the vehicle's rotors extend and the car transforms into a flying machine, capable of vertical takeoff and landing. What sets the LAC apart from other flying car concepts is its ability to operate as both a road vehicle and a flying aircraft without needing any additional infrastructure, like runways or large takeoff areas. The integration of foldable rotor blades is key here, allowing the LAC to transition smoothly from driving to flying without the need for bulky mechanical changes. This design ensures the vehicle's aerodynamic efficiency while maintaining its practicality for daily use. Another standout feature of the LAC is its electric propulsion system, which powers both the wheels for driving and the rotors for flying. Powered by Xpeng's cutting-edge battery technology, the LAC is not just a breakthrough in flying car design, it's also an eco-friendly solution for urban mobility. The battery system, which has been tested rigorously, offers a substantial range for both driving and flying, with the vehicle able to cover up to 186 miles on the road and 31 miles in the air on a single charge. The combination of electricity-powered flight and a modular design makes the LAC a serious contender in the market. Whether you're driving through traffic or taking to the skies to avoid congestion, the LAC offers unmatched versatility. As cities become more congested, having the ability to take off and bypass the traffic below could dramatically change how people commute. Xpeng's LAC prototype is not just a glimpse into the future, it is the future of personalized urban mobility. A milestone that shook the world. The world was first introduced to the LAC prototype during its inaugural public flight in November 2024, and the results were astonishing. As He Xiaopeng and his team watched from the ground, the prototype took off with smooth precision, demonstrating its ability to seamlessly transition between road and air travel. This first flight marked a significant milestone in the development of flying cars, showing the world that the dream of urban air mobility is no longer a distant possibility. It is already here. This historic flight didn't just surprise onlookers, it proved that the technology behind flying cars can work. The LAC demonstrated incredible stability and control, even in the busy airspace above the city. With AI-powered flight systems and advanced sensors, the LAC ensured that its journey was as smooth and safe as possible. The autonomous navigation system proved to be reliable, handling takeoff, flight, and landing without human intervention. This autonomous capability makes the LAC more than just a flying car. It's a fully functional, safe, and user-friendly mode of transport. The excitement surrounding the flight wasn't just about the technology, it was also about the future potential. With 2,000 pre-orders within weeks of the flight's announcement, it was clear that there was a growing demand for this kind of vehicle. Cities around the world are grappling with traffic congestion, pollution, and overcrowded public transportation, and the LAC offers a practical solution. By flying above the traffic and reducing the number of vehicles on the road, flying cars like the LAC could play a critical role in creating more efficient urban transportation systems. But while the flight itself was a success, it was just the beginning. Xpeng has yet to fully roll out the LAC, and there are still challenges to overcome before flying cars become a mainstream mode of transportation. However, the success of the first flight has shown that these challenges are not insurmountable, and the technology is progressing faster than anyone could have expected. Driving the future of flying cars. The man behind this ambitious project is He Xiaopeng, CEO of Xpeng, and the driving force behind the company's flying car ambitions. Known for his forward-thinking vision and leadership, he has long been committed to bringing innovative, sustainable transportation to the world. Under his leadership, Xpeng has expanded from being a battery manufacturer to a leader in electric vehicles and now urban air mobility. He Xiaopeng's involvement in the development of the LAC is a testament to his commitment to innovation. He has personally overseen the project, participating in road tests and publicly showcasing his confidence in the technology. His hands-on approach to leadership is one of the key factors that has made the development of the LAC possible. As an engineer himself, He Xiaopeng understands the technical challenges involved in creating a vehicle that can both drive on roads and fly through the sky, and his leadership has been critical in overcoming those challenges. Under his guidance, Xpeng has cultivated a culture of collaboration and innovation, bringing together experts in automotive design, aerospace engineering, and AI technology to make the LAC a reality. His dedication to making flying cars a viable, sustainable mode of transportation is not just about creating a new product, it's about addressing global urban mobility challenges. Despite the many obstacles in creating a flying car, he remains optimistic about the future. He envisions a world where urban air mobility plays a significant role in transportation, helping reduce traffic congestion, pollution, and travel time. His visionary leadership has positioned Xpeng at the forefront of the flying car revolution, and under his direction, the company is on track to transform how we move through cities. The market demand. The debut of the land aircraft carrier, LAC prototype, has certainly turned heads in the transportation world, and the market response has been nothing short of phenomenal. Flying cars have always been a dream of the future, something reserved for movies and fantasy. But with Xpeng's LAC prototype, this dream is becoming a tangible reality. As the world becomes increasingly aware of the challenges cities face, rising traffic congestion, air pollution, and the pressure on public transportation systems, the demand for alternative urban mobility solutions has never been higher. The reaction to the LAC's first public flight was overwhelming, with 2,000 pre-orders placed within weeks of the reveal. The overwhelming response shows just how much people are craving a more efficient, faster way to commute. Flying cars, once thought to be impractical or just science fiction, are now seen as a solution to one of the most persistent problems of modern cities: gridlocked streets. The LAC, with its dual-mode capability, offers a promising alternative to the traditional automobile and the inefficiencies that come with it. The ability to switch between driving on roads and taking off into the air eliminates the need for additional infrastructure like highways or wide runways, which are often scarce in urban settings. But the interest in the LAC goes beyond individual consumers. Businesses are also seeing the potential of flying cars to enhance mobility solutions. Companies involved in ride-sharing, for instance, are exploring the possibility of air taxis, flying cars that would transport passengers across urban areas, bypassing traffic altogether. And in the world of logistics, companies are looking at the LAC's flying capabilities as a game-changer for delivery services, offering the chance to dramatically cut down on delivery times, especially in cities with high congestion. The modular design of the LAC makes it incredibly versatile, meaning that its potential applications could span ride-hailing services, package deliveries, and even emergency response units. While consumer demand for flying cars is growing, Xpeng must still navigate the complex challenge of scaling production to meet these demands. With plans to begin mass production in 2026, the company will face the usual challenges that come with large-scale manufacturing, ensuring quality control, maintaining supply chains, and balancing the affordability of the product while making it commercially viable. However, Xpeng's expertise in electric vehicles puts them in an advantageous position to accelerate production once these hurdles are overcome. As production ramps up and more cities embrace the concept of urban air mobility, the LAC has the potential to completely reshape the way we think about transportation in the future. Why flying cars are the future? The development of the LAC prototype by Xpeng AeroHT is not just about creating a flying car, it's about laying the groundwork for a new era of urban mobility. As cities grow larger and more congested, traditional modes of transportation, from cars to buses to trains, are struggling to keep up. Flying cars offer a revolutionary solution that could ease these problems by allowing people to bypass congested roads, reducing travel time and increasing urban mobility efficiency. The LAC is a modular flying car that combines the best of both worlds. The ability to travel on the road like any other vehicle, but with the added bonus of flying capabilities when necessary. This flexibility makes the LAC a true game changer in how we think about getting around cities. Urban air mobility, or UAM, is the next frontier in transportation, and the LAC is poised to be at the center of it. The concept behind UAM is not just about creating a new vehicle, but about redefining the way cities function. Traditional infrastructure, roads, highways, and public transit systems are stretched to their limits, and they are struggling to keep up with the increasing demands of growing urban populations. Flying cars like the LAC could take advantage of unutilized airspace, alleviating traffic on the ground and reducing carbon emissions by utilizing electric propulsion. This eco-friendly aspect of the LAC is crucial, especially as cities work to address the issue of air pollution and move towards more sustainable transportation options. The key advantage of flying cars, and the LAC in particular, is their ability to avoid traffic entirely. In a world where traffic jams can turn a simple 30-minute commute into a 2-hour ordeal, the ability to simply take off and fly above the congestion is not only practical, it's revolutionary. Cities like New York, London, or Los Angeles, which are known for their severe traffic issues, stand to benefit tremendously from flying cars. The LAC's modular design allows it to easily switch between driving mode and flying mode, making it adaptable to various scenarios. Whether you're driving to the airport, heading to work, or running errands, the LAC gives you the freedom to choose the quickest, most efficient mode of transportation. However, as exciting as this may be, we must remember that the transition to a world where flying cars are common will not be easy. There are regulatory hurdles to overcome, from ensuring airspace management to setting standards for safety. However, Xpeng's commitment to working closely with aviation authorities and urban planners to create an infrastructure that supports flying cars will be key in ensuring that the LAC is not just a novelty, but a viable, everyday mode of transport. The future of flying cars hinges on creating an ecosystem where these vehicles can thrive safely and efficiently. What makes it work? The LAC prototype is not just a futuristic design. It's a technological marvel built on the latest in electric propulsion systems, autonomous flight technology, and aerodynamics. At the heart of the LAC's groundbreaking capabilities is Xpeng's innovative battery technology, which powers both the vehicle's driving capabilities and its flying features. The electric propulsion system in the LAC ensures smooth and efficient travel, whether you're cruising through city streets or soaring above the clouds. This system is designed to be highly efficient, ensuring that the car can travel a significant distance on a single charge, which is key to making flying cars a practical option for everyday use. The vertical takeoff and landing (VTOL) system is one of the most impressive aspects of the LAC. This feature allows the vehicle to take off and land in tight urban environments without requiring long runways or large open spaces. The rotors extend from the vehicle's body, generating the lift necessary for the car to take flight. Once airborne, the LAC can glide above traffic, navigating through cityscapes with ease. The VTOL system is powered by Xpeng's electric motors, which are not only powerful but also whisper quiet, ensuring that the LAC doesn't contribute to noise pollution, another key feature for urban environments. Perhaps most importantly, the LAC incorporates autonomous flight technology, which makes flying this car as simple as driving it on the road. The AI-powered navigation system helps the car navigate obstacles, plan the best flight paths, and ensure a safe journey. This system uses advanced sensors, GPS, and real-time data to adjust the vehicle's movements, making it capable of flying in crowded urban airspace. This autonomous system could revolutionize the flying car industry, as it allows non-pilots to operate the vehicle without needing to undergo extensive flight training. This ease of use could be a significant factor in the mass adoption of flying cars. The modular design of the LAC is another standout feature. It allows the vehicle to switch between driving and flying modes with minimal effort, making it not just an innovative machine, but a versatile one. The integration of foldable rotor blades, lightweight materials, and electric power ensures that the LAC is both efficient and safe in all conditions. This attention to detail and cutting-edge technology has positioned the LAC as one of the most promising developments in the world of urban air mobility, navigating the flying car's legal landscape. While the LAC represents a monumental leap in transportation technology, its success depends on navigating a complex landscape of regulatory hurdles. Flying cars, by nature, occupy a unique space between automotive and aviation regulations. The challenge lies in ensuring that these vehicles meet the safety and operational standards of both industries. Xpeng has been working tirelessly with aviation authorities, urban planners, and lawmakers to ensure that the LAC meets all necessary safety protocols and is certified for both road use and air travel. The process of obtaining regulatory approval is a long and arduous one. In many countries, flying cars fall into a gray area with no clear-cut laws governing their use. The regulatory bodies must create entirely new standards to account for these innovative vehicles. This involves conducting safety tests, establishing air traffic management systems, and designing safe flight paths for these cars to operate in. The goal is to ensure that the LAC can operate alongside traditional vehicles and aircraft without causing disruptions or accidents. Despite these challenges, Xpeng is committed to working closely with regulators to smooth the path to approval. The company is in regular discussions with global aviation organizations and has been a part of pilot projects to develop the necessary frameworks for flying cars. Once the LAC has received all the necessary certifications, it will be ready to be integrated into the urban transportation ecosystem. The success of the LAC's regulatory journey will be critical for the future of flying cars. It will set the standard for how governments and companies collaborate to bring this new form of transportation into the mainstream. Xpeng's efforts to build these partnerships will ultimately determine how quickly we can expect to see flying cars on the streets and in the skies. The path to mass production, scaling the LAC for the future. The exciting potential of the Land Aircraft Carrier, or LAC, is evident, but there's still a major obstacle to overcome before this flying car becomes a widespread reality: mass production. As with any revolutionary product, moving from prototype to consumer-ready vehicle is a monumental task. Xpeng is preparing for mass production with plans to begin in 2026. But scaling up to meet the demand requires overcoming numerous logistical and manufacturing challenges. First, there's the challenge of manufacturing a vehicle that functions as both a road vehicle and an aircraft. Each component of the LAC, whether it's the electric propulsion system, the foldable rotors, or the lightweight materials, must be produced with extreme precision to ensure both reliability and safety. This requires creating a robust and scalable production process that maintains the high standards of quality control that the LAC demands. Xpeng will need to develop extensive supply chains, secure parts from multiple industries, and ensure that every LAC produced is consistent and up to the same standards as the prototype. Additionally, there's the issue of cost. While the LAC represents an exciting step forward, the production costs of such an innovative vehicle are bound to be high, especially in the early stages. Xpeng's price point of around $280,000 for the LAC will make it a premium product, but the goal is to lower the cost over time as production scales up and more advanced technologies become available. As more vehicles are produced and sold, economies of scale will come into play, potentially reducing the cost for consumers. However, getting to that point will require careful planning, investment, and patience. Beyond the production process, Xpeng will also need to focus on building the infrastructure necessary to support flying cars like the LAC. This means collaborating with governments, urban planners, and private entities to create vertiports, dedicated takeoff and landing areas, and charging stations that will allow flying cars to operate safely and efficiently in urban environments. Without the proper infrastructure in place, even the most advanced flying car won't be able to reach its full potential. In the end, the success of the LAC's mass production will hinge on Xpeng's ability to balance innovation with scalability. The company will need to maintain its commitment to sustainability while ensuring the LAC is both affordable and accessible to a broader market. With the world eagerly watching, Xpeng is on the path to making flying cars not just a futuristic dream, but a reality for consumers worldwide. Bringing the LAC to the world. Xpeng's ambitions for the land aircraft carrier, LAC, are not limited to just China. They are looking at a global market for their flying cars. As urban air mobility, UAM, continues to grow, the LAC is poised to enter international markets including Europe, North America, and eventually, the Middle East. The potential for flying cars is universal, and Xpeng is positioning itself as a leader in this revolutionary sector, ready to expand its influence globally. The initial focus will be on urban centers in China, where the demand for alternative transportation solutions is particularly high due to the rapid growth of cities like Shanghai, Beijing, and Shenzhen. These cities are already plagued by traffic congestion and pollution, making them ideal candidates for flying car technologies. By offering a solution that reduces travel time and improves air quality, Xpeng hopes to revolutionize urban transportation in its home country first, setting the stage for a broader global rollout. However, Xpeng's global strategy goes far beyond China's borders. In 2025, Xpeng plans to introduce the LAC in European cities with a strong focus on urban air mobility solutions. Europe, with its growing emphasis on sustainability and green energy, represents a perfect market for electric flying cars like the LAC. Cities such as London, Paris, and Berlin are already exploring the integration of flying cars into their transportation systems, and Xpeng plans to position itself at the forefront of that movement. North America is another key market where Xpeng sees tremendous potential for the LAC. Cities like New York, Los Angeles, and San Francisco are infamous for their traffic problems, and the demand for alternative transport solutions is soaring. However, expanding into the US and other North American countries will require Xpeng to navigate a different set of regulatory challenges. The company will need to work closely with aviation regulators and urban planners to ensure that the LAC meets local standards for safety, air traffic management, and road regulations. In the long term, Xpeng envisions a future where flying cars are as common as electric cars on the road today. With its commitment to innovation, sustainability, and global expansion, Xpeng is ready to introduce the LAC to a worldwide audience. By doing so, they hope to redefine the future of urban mobility and establish themselves as the global leader in the flying car revolution. Safety and infrastructure development. The road to making flying cars like the LAC a mainstream mode of transportation is paved with significant challenges, especially when it comes to safety and infrastructure development. While the LAC's autonomous flight systems and electric propulsion are groundbreaking, integrating them into dense urban environments requires a thoughtful approach. Xpeng is committed to ensuring that its flying car is not only a technological marvel, but also a safe and reliable solution for everyday use. Safety is paramount, and Xpeng is working hard to ensure that the LAC meets the highest standards. The company has partnered with leading aviation authorities and regulatory bodies to develop strict safety protocols for the vehicle. These protocols cover everything from the LAC's autonomous flight systems to its battery technology, ensuring that the vehicle operates safely both on the ground and in the air. Extensive safety tests and simulations have been conducted, and real-world flight data is being collected to help refine the technology. Another major challenge lies in the infrastructure needed to support the LAC and other flying cars. Unlike traditional cars, flying vehicles require specialized infrastructure to operate safely in urban areas. This includes creating vertiports for takeoff and landing, building charging stations to power the cars, and implementing air traffic management systems to avoid collisions in crowded airspace. Xpeng is working closely with city planners, governments, and private companies to create the necessary infrastructure to support urban air mobility. The development of infrastructure won't happen overnight. It will take time, investment, and collaboration between public and private sectors. However, as flying cars like the LAC become more common, we will likely see a rapid growth in supportive infrastructure, just as we did with electric vehicle charging stations. With the right planning and investment, Xpeng is confident that the LAC and other flying cars will soon become a viable, everyday mode of transportation. With the unveiling of the land aircraft carrier, LAC prototype, Xpeng is not just imagining the future of transportation, they are building it. The LAC represents a revolutionary leap in urban air mobility, offering a practical solution to the growing problems of traffic congestion and pollution. Xpeng's commitment to sustainability, safety, and innovation has set the stage for a future where flying cars are as common as electric vehicles. As we look toward the future, the LAC is just the beginning. The development of flying cars will open up new possibilities for urban transportation, transforming how we travel through cities. From ride-sharing to package delivery and air taxis, the potential applications are limitless. But the true question is, are we ready to embrace this new age of transportation? The world is on the brink of a revolution in urban mobility, and Xpeng is leading the charge. Will you be one of the first to take flight? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates, and stay tuned for the next groundbreaking story in the world of tech and innovation.